Rosie Research, and today we're going to look at troubleshooting your circuits. So if you're in the Squishy Circuits lab and you're having a little trouble, or if you're just building a circuit, these are some ideas of what you can look at to make your circuit work. So the first thing is, make sure that your LED is going in the right direction and it's working. So I always do this as one of the first things I do when I'm making a circuit. I make sure that it will work. My LED works, my battery's working, that's great. Because maybe I flip it over in my circuit and now it's not going to work. Maybe everything in the circuit is perfect, but because my LED was backwards, it's not going to work. So make sure that your LED is going in the right direction. The long leg should be on the positive side of your battery. Another thing is you want to make sure you have enough power to your LED. So most LEDs need at least 3 volts to them. So if I was to take a battery that's a AA, which is 1.5 volts, and hook it up to my LED, it's not actually going to light up for me. And that's because I don't have enough power. So this battery doesn't have enough power to make it light up for me. And I can actually double check that too if I was worried that I hooked it up the wrong way. It's still not working for me. So that's another thing that you could be doing in your circuit, is not having enough power. And another thing that could happen is you could be doing something called short circuiting. So let's say I have a circuit like this that works. But if I connected these 2 legs of my LED together with something that's conducting like copper tape, the electrons say that's a much easier path. I don't have to go all the way down that slide and get all the way to that light. I don't have to light up, and I don't really want to do that. So they go right along the copper tape, and my LED doesn't get anything, and it doesn't light up. So then if I take it apart, it doesn't work now. Let's see, maybe I broke my LED. So if we do it with a red light, again I have the red light, if I put the copper tape on there, it goes away, and now this one is coming back. So maybe I burned out that LED. That's also a reason why you want to check your LEDs every time, because if I built a circuit with this LED now, it's coming back a little bit, but short-circuiting it definitely hurt my LED, so it's not going to be as bright. It might not be working in your circuit. So those are some things to think about as you're working with our squishy circuits. Something like a short circuit would be your 2 types of conducting dough touching each other, because now it's just going to flow through the dough instead of flowing through the LED and lighting up. Something about the power would be maybe a 3-volt battery going through all of that dough and the LED. It's going to lose some because the dough is it's called a resistance, so you got to push it through, and maybe the battery doesn't have enough push. So maybe you want to use something like a 9-volt battery. So those are some things to think about as you're working on your circuits and you're troubleshooting them. Hopefully you found this video really helpful, and we'll see you on Facebook and Instagram.